Hello everyone, this is Vickie Verley. Thank you so much for joining me for your monthly tarot scopes. These monthly mini readings offer a glimpse into what it's really like to have a personal consultation with me. A private reading is much more personal and in-depth. I psychically tune into your energy and get visions and impressions that are specific only to you. If you would like to order a personal reading from me, or check out some of the other products and services that I offer, you can do so by checking out the link below. And now, without further ado, on to the reading. Virgo. Hi Virgo. Welcome to your July of 2015 Tarot Scope and Animal Totem reading. Alright, let's get right into it. That wants to pop out. You might see some stuff going on over here on the other side of the screen. That's this new reading that I'm offering. So many people, don't want to wait for an appointment or whatever, but I'm only about 2 weeks out now anyway on that. But, this is an alternative. This is an email. You get an email drawing, but you also get a video of me working on and creating your chart. So it's pretty cool. I don't think anybody else is doing anything exactly like it. It's more esoteric. It's not a predictive astrology. So it's called the Soul's Journey video chart reading. And you can find that on my order page on Tapestry of Life there if you want to get one. But it's a pretty cool new thing that's going on that I want to show you guys. Also, I've got this new video series, interview series called Inside the Creative Spirit. This is something I've been trying to get going for like 3 years, and it's finally coming to fruition. And I want you guys to please check that out too, because it's pretty cool and pretty interesting. Okay, so here's the reading, There's some good and bad. You got the Nine of Pentacles. That's what pulls me this corner. I'm just like, shoom. I'm pulled up to this corner up here, and this Nine of Pentacles. So this is some, finances being good. Things are, having everything kind of in its place and functioning well, to the point that I don't have to, I or you, I mean, when I say I am you, I don't have to worry about anything. I have time for leisure and pleasure. I can afford extras like clothing and pet food and gardeners or whatever. So, finances are looking good. And then you look at lovers, that's also nice. Usually that means love's going well too. Many of you are feeling really in love right now, So you got the Nine of Pentacles, lovers, and then the World in reverse lines up with it. I hate to say it, but it's almost like some of you are waiting for the other shoe to drop. Because this is so good. This is so good. Because World in Reverse says you don't really see how spectacular it really is, or how great it could really be, or something, looking for something to worry about almost here. There's some things that can't be changed also, though, with the Five of Swords. There's some things that just aren't going to be changed. This is something we've come up against something, and all the fighting, all the pushing, it's never going anywhere. It's not going to move. It's an immovable force, and it's a waste of energy. That's a lot of times what how that goes. The song "You Can't Always Get What You Want" is coming into my head. You can't always get what you want, but if you try sometime, you just might find you get what you need. And maybe what you need is even better than what you think you want over here, or whatever this is. I don't really see what's this about, but it does say that if you hang on to this, if you keep trying to push this, it's only going to lead to suffering. This leads to this. This begets this, right? Because something is not going to jive exactly how you want it. Your ships aren't coming in, and you can't change it, and if you focus on it, you're going to lead to suffering. But these are so good and so much better over here, There's great victories here for you guys, too. Six of Rods is triumph and victory. It's like getting the award, getting the accolades. Again, I just feel like it just might not be exactly how you want it to be. know, it doesn't. If you're stuck on that, this is my only road to success, or this is the only way I can make it happen. Then then you're stuck. That's just it. You're just stuck like that. I feel a lot of this is you're wanting other people to come along with you. Because these are cards of partnerships and being in social interaction and other people and stuff, and they're in reverse. And Nine of Swords is here, so you're upset about that. This is too. Sometimes when these two show together, sometimes you're not fitting into a group anymore. Maybe you don't fit into this group, but that's okay. You never were meant to. When these kind of things show up, it's like, well, sometimes you get pushed out of a group because you're bound for bigger and better things. Well, it's not even like a competition, bigger and better, but bigger and better for you, like the world. You may not see it now, but there's bigger and better things for you on the horizon. Six of Rods is some kind of triumph, victory, some kind of honor. In some cases, this might be, hey, you're getting picked to go to the next level, and other people are jealous or not, not happy for you, or don't want to come along. Maybe you've had some kind of enlightenment, or you want to do something different and go in another direction, and other people they're not there yet, and maybe they're not there, so they don't have to be there. It's not. They have their own lives to live. They have their own paths to walk. Your dreams are happening, and good things can happen, but maybe not with the people that you hoped it would, or the intent that you had, that it had to happen this way with these people. If they're not on board, they're not on board. It's no biggie. Move on. Somebody who does seem to be on board, and I'm saying she, but of course in these general readings, gender is not I won't try to assign any gender to anybody. Somebody fiery, somebody of action, showing as Queen of Rods. Fire could be Leo, Aries, or Sag. We are going to be in Leo for a lot of this month until the 23rd. So, and attached to the Hierophant. The Hierophant is a group or organization too. It's like the 11th house in astrology, but it's like a big group of people. Sometimes it's like the government, or it's like a big company that you might work for, or something like that. It could be that, but there's another group that thinks you're swell. Get rid of this and just look at this. You're gonna. I'm wanting to say you're gonna be indoctrinated into this group here, and some people, maybe they didn't get picked, or maybe they don't even have aspirations to be picked. Maybe they're happy just where they are, and that's cool. Let them be. Let everybody be who they're gonna be. That's fine. Whatever the case, you feel like you might be hurt about this. I feel like you're hurt about this. Nine of Swords tells us you're hurt about this. But don't be hurt about that. Be happy for yourself. So this is some people that maybe you're breaking ties with, but there's new people to come in, and she's right in. I say she again, but she's right in there. And then the Hierophant. So there's this new group, I feel like this is exciting with the fire, the rods, and the fire everywhere. It's like, this is exciting. This is something I'm excited about, and I want to do, and I'm into it. But should I? This could be a classic case of, should you make yourself small to fit in? Should you abandon your aspirations to fit in and be status quo? That happens. I've seen that happen a lot. That's happened to me for sure, I did that for years and years. And finally I just said, you know what? This is it. I'm here and I'm doing it. I'm letting my freak flag fly. And it's been a good thing for me. So maybe it would be a good thing for you. It would be. Something be good here, but it's just not quite how you hoped. Maybe these people, either they're not going to come along, A, or B, maybe they're not happy for you. Maybe you're just like, oh dudes, guess what, this great thing happened. Cold shoulder, shut out. Or this sometimes is that gossiping behind the back or something. There's another great saying, what somebody else thinks of me is none of my business. I forget who said that. I think it, excuse me, might have been Thomas Jefferson, but I'm not sure, or Ben Franklin. I feel like it's one of those founding father dudes, but if anybody knows, leave it in the comments. But, it feels like, well, I have to convince them. I'm going to convince them that this is cool, and I'm that I deserve this. You're not going to convince them, okay? They're not going to happen. But there's great things happen. Get rid of these two columns and look at these columns. These are some great things happening for you. And even more than you had hoped for initially, probably, in many cases. So, embrace it. Be with it. Take that ride. Take that ride. I was going to call you Scorpio. I know I'm reading for Virgo, but I was wanting to say Scorpio. So maybe in some cases Scorpio has something to do with it for some of you. Sometimes when I blurt out these weird, wrong things, it's the right thing. And love is there too. Love is going to be there. Money's going to be there. Love's going to be there, and more. You don't have to convince anybody else that it's the right thing to do. Do it. Do it on the pavement. I don't know why I wanted to say that. That's a Chrissy Hine thing. I'm going to do your animal totem, but I just want to get this tablet out and kind of give you guys a better idea of what this is about. So I start out with your chart. Your chart's here, and I blow it up, and I draw, and I point to things, and I talk about it. It's a live video, just like this is, but it's just for your chart. And then what you end up with at the end is all this drawing. So I send you the drawing, and I send you a private video on YouTube. And so you have the video interpretation as well as the drawing little illustration to go along with it. So check it out. It's pretty cool. Okay, let me go on. We're going to get that animal totem, guys, for you guys for Virgo. What is the animal totem card for Virgo for August 2014? 2015. Jeez, we're in August and I'm still saying last year. Time is just flying by. Okay, goat. I'm going to put it up on the screen so you guys can see it better. Independent. Ambitious. Rugged. Curious. Unfaltering perseverance and determination. That's a good one. Climbing to new heights. Top of the heap. Overcoming obstacles. Success after hard work. Success after hard work is key too, because this Six of Rods, that's what this card is. This isn't just some lucky break, or I feel like that could be like what these people are saying. Oh, well, she only got it because she knows a blah blah blah, or da 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 da, No, you got it because you deserved it. You earned it. The opportunity is here because you worked hard for it. And people, if you're on the other side of this, if you're always like, well, they did this because blah blah blah, you're never gonna get. You have to embrace what you want. You have to embrace it and love it and be happy for those who have what you want. Because if you're jealous or mean or throwing out stuff like, oh, they only got it because of this or that, then you're hating what you want to be, and then you can't be that. Because you're throwing out hatred towards it. You need to throw out love towards it. So goat is cool. Goat is making big successes. Goat likes the view from the top of the heap the best, the top of the mountain. That's where the goat likes to be. It's not without its problems. I always say the goat will eat a tin can, So it's not without, it's not like it's, we just floated to the top of the mountain and here we are. We walked everything over the rocks and rocks beneath our feet, and and we ate tin cans or whatever. It was a lot to get there. So you worked hard. You deserve this. It's your time. Do it. Oh, and by the way, speaking of your time, happy birthday for those of you late August. Virgos. And I didn't even think about it, but it is your time. This is your, I don't know if you can hear the church bells. I live across the street from a church. But it kind of adds a nice thing to the reading, right? But anyways, this is your time to shine. This is your solar return. This is your new year. This New Year's Day, January 1st, has very little to do with anything. Your new moon, your birthday, your solar return, these are the times that are the most important times for you to make strides to get what you want to do and create your year ahead. So you're going to create your year ahead. Oh, please like me. Please approve of what I'm doing. Please, please, please. Or you're going to be, yeah, thank you. I deserve this. I'll take it. That's really what it boils down to. Okay, before we go, I want to talk a little bit about that reading, the new Creative Spirit interviews, too, that I'm doing. I want you guys to check it out, and I've been trying for like 3 years to learn to do this, and getting somebody to do it with me on Google Plus has been a major thing. So finally, JD and I sat down with it. Well, some weird fluke on YouTube, it had it marked private, but it was broadcasting live. And by the time I got it downloaded and was able to, delete it, at least 50 people saw the raw footage. Okay, I don't know how that happened, but if you were one of them, it was not meant for human consumption. So forget about that and watch what I have, because I added the artwork and everything, and it's cool. And like I said, this is my passion, as you know if you watch these videos. Creativity is my passion, and I've been wanting to do this for a few years. So this is going to be an ongoing series. So if you know anybody who is creative, or you are yourself, and you think you have something to add to the conversation, please contact me, and maybe we can get together and do a reading and feature some of your work in an upcoming episode. Okay, so be sure to check that out. And of course, don't forget about my book, Tarot in the Modern World. If you're looking to watch these videos because you're wanting to learn how to do tarot, well, here it is. You know, this is my book. It's real easy to understand, short and simple. One of the things that I do in this book, I do give upright and reverse, but that's different from maybe some of the other books, is that I always include how it means with other cards. Like, I read the cards. I don't read them one at a time. It's like how if it shows up next to this card, it could mean this and this. And it's not every single scenario, of course, but it's just kind of to get your mind working like that, instead of just seeing it as one card after another. There's a story that's being told, and that's kind of what I cover in this book. Okay, as always, check out my channel for more information. I'll take you how to get a reading. Thank you all for watching and sharing and liking and commenting on the videos that I do. I really appreciate it. Also your donations, you know, receiving the donations I'm so grateful for, because that allows me to keep going forward and keep creating these free videos every month for everybody for free. So thank you all for that. Remember that you are love and beauty incarnate, and I'll speak to you soon.